Welcome to another episode of the Fourth and Wrong. What the fuck are you doing,
This man's
Marshall?
camera.
We're slowly.
I just
creeping out of
lowered
the
my
fight.
chair all the way. All right, just started like this.
All right. Well,
This man's weird.
anyway, welcome to another episode of the Fourth and Wrong podcast. I'm here with Donnie, Dallas, and Marshall, and we're gonna start off with our thoughts on the last week. Anybody got anything they want to share? Marshall, I'm gonna call on you.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see me talking or not, but I mean, we can start off with the obvious one. Let me raise my chair real quick. Hold on. There we go. I'm back. What's going on, guys? It's your best host on the show. We'll go
Debatable.
into the obvious one. The Detroit Lions put up a pitiful performance against a very good
Bro,
Baltimore Ravens team.
For a hot second, I thought it was going to be the Michigan game part 2. I was like, God damn, this
And
can't
Colin
happen.
had a
This can't
really
happen to
bad
my favorite
weekend.
teams 2 days in a row.
I do
Okay.
love after the Michigan game that Collins jerseys are now cut out of frame so you cannot see what they are. I
No,
do
they-
love that.
This is how it was because I got this webcam a couple weeks ago when I got my PC. This is the same setup I've had the last couple of weeks,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
but I will proudly display my neon jersey and my Nike Pro Combat from 2015. Those jerseys are fire, both of them. I will hear no neon slander in here. Anyway, my favorite teams got destroyed like 77-6 this weekend. So not a great weekend for Collins sports fandom, but MSU basketball starts up pretty soon, so I got that going for me.
Yeah.
There we go. Silver
I made a bet with a guy, completely kind of off topic, but I was at a family function. I made a bet with a guy, and he's a Michigan fan. I'm a Michigan State fan, and so his bet was he bet because I said Michigan State has a good chance at making the Final Four this year for basketball,
Oh fuck.
and that Michigan and I said Michigan will be in the NIT. And he said, or it might not even be in the NIT.
That'd be a dub for them to get to the NIT this
Honestly.
year.
So, but no, I said they won't even make the NIT.
Attaboy, Marshall.
And he goes,
Attaboy.
I'll make you a bet. He goes, if Michigan State makes the Final Four and Michigan doesn't make the NIT, I will give you $40. But if one of them happens, we just stay even, okay? We just stay even. But if both Michigan State miss the Final Four and Michigan makes the NIT, he'll give me $20 because my odds are obviously a little bit, I feel like, harder just for a team to make the Final Four and for Michigan to not make the NIT. So
Yeah.
he's giving me 20 if both of his to happen. I give him, he gives me 40 if both happen. If it's a 1-1 split, we just call it even. So, but it's gonna be I thought that was pretty funny. At least Michigan State has something to look forward to.
How fucking awful is Michigan where we're not even talking about the tournament, we're talking about the NIT. Like what happened? I thought Michigan was good at basketball.
Nah,
weren't
bro.
until we focused everything on football. We literally took all the athletic.
No.
Everything
No.
with football.
Hey,
No.
I mean,
Let's get
fuck,
something
I'd take
straight
it.
right now. Y'all didn't focus shit on the fucking football program. Actually, that's a lie. You spent your resources on the football program, but what you
Exactly.
spent those resources for was sending assistant coaches to games of other
Whoa,
teams
Whoa,
that
okay.
you guys were going to be
First
playing
hold
to
on.
steal their
Hold on.
signs.
We're not
Hold on.
allowed to scout
I-
people in a public
I am-
space.
No, you absolutely
First off,
are.
actually,
However, recording
college is so
it-
Mickey Mouse, you apparently fucking can't. That's the first thing. College has weird ass rules. Second,
no, they
as
definitely do. I'm not saying that rule is not dumb, and if it happened to anybody
It
that
is
is in
dumb.
Michigan, I'd be like, "Who the fuck cares? That rule is
I
dumb."
would-
Exactly.
But it happened to Michigan, and I'm a Michigan State fan, so I'm going to ride all the way. Death penalty to the Michigan Athletic Department.
Good
Well,
Lord.
this is my thing.
Immediate
As
postseason
somebody-
ban.
Not even Jeffrey Dahmer. has a death
JJ
penalty.
ineligible for the Heisman.
Okay, as somebody who is
No, don't
completely
do that, bro. I
separate-
have $5 on JJ McCarthy to win the Heisman. It's cash out at 20 right now.
Cash
$100
that shit
cash.
out, bro.
It's
Cash that shit
It's
out.
not his.
No, why would I cash it out? They literally play another dog
Dude.
shit team this week. Literally, he's gonna get another 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. Why would I cash out now?
Okay.
That's facts.
Well, cash that out as soon as the
Somebody-
clock hits zeros before they impose a postseason ban.
Yeah.
As somebody who's impartial, this, from what I've read, the entire situation makes no sense if Michigan was genuinely doing it. It makes no sense. First off, the guy who did it was fucking ex-military, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we think not only is this guy this ex-military member is stupid enough to keep all the ticket buying in his own personal name. Not only is he that stupid, but I also saw like a play sheet that somebody
Well,
pulled.
that's the
from a
fucking
skill
thing
shot.
is like they were doing this shit and they weren't even like really trying to hide it. Like,
Well, that's why I don't think it's real.
it is. It fucking is. They've already like they've
I-
got the evidence.
I think there's no shot at
I mean, I haven't seen the
Just
videotapes for
because-
myself, but like they exist.
because-
It was happening.
just because of how fucking like brain dead obvious it is. If it's true and they got caught, either I'm gonna believe, I don't know anything about this dude, but I'm gonna believe like an ex-military commander is the stupidest motherfucker on the planet, or
He wasn't
it
an
didn't-
ex-military commander. He was a Marine. Like he served in the Marines.
Oh well,
That's more than what
I-
John Cena did.
okay. Well, now fuck Michigan. I hope
Like
Michigan
he,
burns
he
the
literally
fucking ground.
like he
Now,
just was
I'm
in the
actually
Marines.
He's an
part of-
actual war hero.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that fucking war hero was stealing signs. I'm officially on Colin's side. Fuck Michigan.
And other
Just like
news,
fucking Colin.
Anyway,
Bes-
back to the NFL. We got
besides
we got way
college
sidetracked.
football, the 49ers dropped game number 2, a game that Donnie
Yeah.
didn't even watch, but just
I
kind of got
watched it. Shut the fuck up.
ugly there at the end. Kirk throws a pick, then Brock Purdy throws a pick. It's like, all right, we're just throwing back-to-back picks here. It's like,
Yeah.
come on now. But it's
that was vintage Iowa State Brock Purdy
I
right there.
am very glad that people now see like that Brock Purdy was never that good. He was never that good.
I mean,
He's good. He's
He's
good.
good.
he's
he's
solid.
He's
He's
mid.
solid.
He's good.
He's a
Okay,
solid
yeah,
starter.
That is a good point. He's solid, but for him to be like top 5 quarterback,
You're saying he's the worst quarterback in the league. You're saying
I
he's
did
one of the
not.
worst.
Donnie,
in the league.
who
No, I
is
did
better,
not.
Kenny Pickett or Brock Purdy?
as a talent, Kenny.
No.
Not as a talent.
As a talent.
As of right now, who is
As
better?
a talent. Well, who's
Not
been
off
playing? What
potential.
did Kenny,
Who's
what did
Not,
Kenny do
not coming
versus
out
what
of
did Brock?
college. Who's better right now?
If the whole
Who's
plan
current-
disappeared except Kenny, it'd be Kenny, guys.
if you swapped
Come on.
quarterbacks with
If
the
you
Pittsburgh
swapped
Steelers,
quarterbacks-
Oh, if you
If you
swap quarterbacks,
swapped
the Steelers are winning the Super
First
Bowl.
off,
Facts.
First off, let's say they switched at the same point midway through last year, whatever week it was, like week
Mhm.
10.
Yeah.
First off, Brock would still not be a starter. No shot. He wouldn't. First off, he
Against
wouldn't be playing.
who?
He wouldn't be playing. If
Yes,
you
he
switched
would.
it, no, he would not. No shot.
He's not
On a
better than
Steelers team-
Mitch
On a
Trubisky,
Steelers team
I mean,
that has
he drove
oh,
Trey
a
Lance,
weapon.
Mason
and
Rudolph.
Jimmy Garoppolo. Out
So are
of
you
San
claiming
Francisco.
You're claiming he could not
He
beat
won the
out
job.
Trubisky and Mason Rudolph? Is that what you're?
no. What I'm saying is he would play so bad that he would no longer have the job.
I don't
looks
think
good
that's-
because
Why
I
does
don't
Kenny
think-
still have the job? Why does Kenny still have the job? He's been playing ass.
Because Kenny has talent.
What talent does he
Where
have
is he
besides
showing
small
it?
hands?
It's
Where
not
is
about
he showing
at
it?
some
Not
point.
watching
It's not about how much talent you have. Jameis Winston was fucking crazy in college and had a ton of talent.
Okay, yes,
Look at Jameis
I would agree
Winston.
with that.
Burrow is now
I would
a
agree with that.
consistent
Talent
backup.
only takes you so far.
Listen, I would agree with both of those statements, but this is the thing: Mitch Trubisky, everybody knows what he is. He's the 25th best quarterback in the league. When he
Third best
starts.
quarterback in the
Maybe.
NFL.
Huh? What? 25th?
What?
Currently?
if he's a starter,
What?
if he's better than,
25th?
5
He
starters-
can't even beat
You
Kenny
guys
Pickett
what?
for a job.
Listen, if he was to start right now, he's better than like
You got
Josh
Dallas
Dobbs,
so upset.
whoever
He
the
sounds like
Raiders
he's
has.
fucking on like a
whoever the
fucking, like,
Raiders have right now, whoever the
1925
Bears are
telephone.
starting right now.
The
like,
Raiders.
Mitch
Give me
is-
Jimmy Garoppolo.
What are we?
I said who they're
What?
starting right
Can
now.
we like
They're
change the
starting fucking
subject because this
eight-
is crazy to me. This
Well,
is beyond
The end
wild.
point is Kenny can, if everything breaks right, he can be a top 15 quarterback for them, but they don't know what he is yet. The dude has less than 20 starts. Like, calm down.
So does Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Brock Purdy looks good because of the system.
looks better.
Looks
Not
Yeah,
way
because of
better.
the system. Name a quarterback
because-
that looked bad for Kyle Shanahan.
Put Kenny Pickett on the all-time
Trey
team.
Lance.
Exactly.
Trey Lance didn't look
People-
good.
people thought-
Jimmy G kind of fell
People
off
thought
at the
Jimmy
end.
G- Did you say Trey Lance looked good? First off, bro
I said
played a
no.
game.
I
I
said
said no,
he
he didn't.
didn't. He didn't look good.
No. Well, either fucking way. yeah, fucking.
Anywho, so the
You-
Eagles win on Sunday Night Football.
Don't fucking
Dol-
interrupt.
That was a pretty good win.
Dolphins.
Shit, don't
Ban-
fucking
ban
interrupt
the
me,
tush
Ryan
push.
Kelly
Can we
Word,
ban it?
bitch.
Dolphins
ban it?
drop
The tush
another
push?
game.
Get Brock Purdy's dick out of your mouth.
Why are we still talking about
We moved
move
on.
on? Jesus Christ.
We
Also,
moved on.
can we ban the tush push? Like
No.
I'm sick of seeing it.
Absolutely not.
My biggest question is
One
Why-
stupid ass take into another.
why is it okay for us to push somebody forward, but we're not allowed to pull anybody anymore? I just want to know the difference between why one's illegal, one's not.
You know, that's a good point.
No,
That's kind of because I
if we
think
ban the
then
tush
logically-
push,
logically
we-
pushing somebody is easier than pulling somebody.
if
So why
we
would they ban pulling versus pushing?
if we ban the tush push, the NFL is under serious. Just what the fuck are we doing around here? Because it is
Can we-
it's a legal thing. See, but that's the thing.
No, I'm asking why is that legal when pulling is no longer legal?
Because you're so what's illegal? Pulling your teammates?
Yeah, pulling them.
Pulling
Pulling
them,
the pile, but not pushing the pile.
Okay.
Yeah, why is one illegal versus not? That I'm like genuinely asking.
I
why-
don't know.
I don't
but
know the
I-
answer to that question. That's a good point, though.
It is a good point. I don't know why pulling is banned, but the tush push should not be banned. If you can't stop it, I'm sorry. Like that's just the thing.
Well,
But-
people couldn't stop pulling, and they kind of stopped that.
okay, well you can't
When did
pull.
anybody ever get pulled?
You can't pull a quarterback. Like they couldn't pull it.
You
Like,
can-
the center
Yes, you
can't
can.
turn around and pull him. He'll get fucking killed. The
Right,
whole
right.
part of it is what is the offensive line. I am all for the tush push. I think it is they
There,
do it right. No one else can. I'm all for
I
it.
to be fair, I think the biggest question is when do we blow the whistle for momentum being stopped? Because I feel like there's so many times.
Even then,
where, like,
he's not. He doesn't go that
when the pile
long.
dies.
I'm just
The
instead
pile-
of saying in general, like at some point there's a stalemate. People aren't blowing the whistle, and then eventually the pile moves either way.
There's never a
Like,
stalemate though with the tush push. Jalen's always moving. Honestly, that pile keeps moving, and they're only getting 1 yard. He falls.
Yeah, but
within 2 seconds.
This
yeah,
is
I don't know.
there's
Not every time.
the only argument I would say there is legitimately against banning the tush push, because I don't know if you guys know this, the pushing of the pile, like the pushing of the quarterback that they do, that's been legal since like 2005 or 2003. Like it has been a legal thing you can do. The Eagles are just the first team to weaponize it to a degree that's like actually really, really fucking good. That's the first thing. The second thing is there's one legit argument that people can say for banning the play. And only one, and I don't even think it's good. It's that it's not visibly appealing in the NFL is like a TV show. Like it's got to be entertaining. Because they have a bunch of rules where it's like that doesn't exactly make sense, but it's to keep the game interesting. You know what I mean? And
I mean,
that's
it's the same
only
reason why they
argument.
haven't gotten rid of kickoffs. It's just like in the off chance that, like, you know,
They're
something
pretty
exciting
damn
happens.
close. They're pretty damn
Yeah,
close.
kind of that same thing. But like, it makes not even that argument makes sense because there's a lot of plays in football that aren't appealing, but like we do it. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Like, why not take away the punt? Like the
That's the
punt
case.
is-
Hey,
That's the case. Everyone.
Hey, you shut your fucking mouth. Punting is winning, bitch.
Oh my God.
Facts.
But you know what I mean? Like it makes that
See, but it,
argument-
okay.
You
So we
literally
take
have
away.
a fourth
Okay.
grand flag in your background, and you're saying cut the punt.
Okay.
Yeah, fake fan.
Okay.
I
if
mean,
Call
we
Pat-
take-
Pat.
love
Call
punting.
Pat right now.
If
Call
we
Pat
take
right
saying-
now.
I'm
saying
sending.
the
I'm tagging
arguments are the
Pat
same.
McAfee in this.
So
on
what are we
my
doing?
thread.
So if we take, but
all I'm
see,
saying
that's
is
the
the
thing.
arguments are the same.
If
And
we
they
take
equally
away,
make no sense.
see, I don't even like that argument because what happens? So we take away the tush push. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Take off kickoffs? Then what's next? Punting? Oh shit, are we gonna take out running from NFL too?
No, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. That's
so
what I'm saying.
basically,
That's
every
that's
play,
too
every play is 4th down, and you actually have to pass the ball. It's 4th and 20 every play because that's only
No,
exciting.
it's just
that's
the act
only
of
exciting to
pushing
fans.
somebody.
You
is
can't
the
change.
question.
You can't change the game of football. The kicking, punting that needs to stay in the game.
First of all,
I
the
am-
game is getting changed left and right. You can call a fair catch now on a kickoff, and it goes straight to the 25, and you catch it on the 5. Like,
Yes, I think most
That's
people agree
terrible.
that rule dog shit.
Yeah,
Yes, I think
so-
I think almost everybody agrees that's a bad rule, and it
Can't
might
get
be
rid of
done this year.
It's
You
like
can't get rid of the
barely.
tush
It's
push.
barely been used too.
my
Dude,
biggest
the-
question is, would people are okay with it until it happens to their team? If the Lions played the
That's
Eagles
everything.
and
though.
and we couldn't stop 3 or 4 tush pushes, I as a Lions fan, I'm like, get that shit out of here. Like,
No, even if they did it to us, it's whatever. Like, don't let it get to a 4th and 1
Yes,
situation.
thank you. That is the
don't-
one thing nobody talks
that's
about.
so short-minded though. That's such a short-minded.
that's-
Don't get them.
How is
Don't
it?
get them. How is it not?
That's fine.
because
It's
Don't
just-
get them to
going in,
third. Don't get
it
them to
is like
third
game
and
plan.
2. Like
It's
that's
like
an
game-
impossible feat.
It's like going
Why?
in-
Because it happens. It's impossible.
Yes, but it's like going into a game plan. If you know the 49ers, or not even fucking high school, you can go high school. If it's like, okay, when we play this team, we know they run trap right, 3rd and 2, and they're really, really fucking good at it. They made this play super good. Like, that's what they do in that situation. So you know, okay, if we get them to a 3rd and short, this is what play's coming. They're gonna fucking get it because they're really, really fucking good at it. It's the same thing. When you play the Eagles, you're not playing the sticks on a 3rd down. You're playing a yard or 2 ahead of the sticks.
Plus,
Like, you
how would you ban the
part
tush
of game
push?
plan.
Well,
How would
I'm-
you?
The thing you
what
would ban
what
is the
rule
thing you
would
would
be?
take away.
did
the
we
thing you
not
take
see
away is
Fred
the
What
Warner
rule would be
jump
set in
over
place
the
to-
fucking line to try and stop Kirk Cousins on a QB sneak? That
What-
wasn't
And he
even a
did
tush
it.
push. Yeah. Who? How many
I'm pretty
people
sure
are
it was a
doing
tush
that?
push.
What
It was not.
rule-
It was not. It was just a QB sneak.
What rule would we have to put in place for them to get rid of it? Pushing
would be-
players? Because you
That's
know
what
how-
I'm. That's what I'm
Because here's
saying.
my thing about
Okay.
pushing players. You know how many missed flags and awfully called flags that's going to bring to the NFL? Like literally a
We're
guy,
already missing flags. We're
Like,
already
literally
missing
a
flags.
guy going
Holds,
down-
everything.
a guy going downfield. Okay, McCaffrey puts his hand out for the offensive lineman. He pushes him forward to go out and block. Flag, throw it.
That's
It's
not,
like-
don't
it's
make
like-
it a flag.
this
just
is-
make the
That's
play
what
dead.
refs will do, though. You know how many refs make flags that
Yeah.
shouldn't be
Well,
flags?
we don't know
here's-
what they will do.
If
They
we
might
make
not throw the play. They
pushing
just
illegal-
call the play dead.
If we make pushing illegal in the NFL, there will be.
I was gonna
awful.
say,
so many
I-
flags will get called.
I kind of agree with Dallas though. It could be like how in college, like the second you give yourself up, the play is dead. Like
Yeah, just,
you don't
it's
get to
dead
pick up any
play.
extra yards once you initiate your slide or you dive for extra yards.
What about if you
Once you
truck
give
somebody
yourself
and
up
then
and
it's at a
you're
standstill?
defensive on a
You
play,
can't touch them.
the play is dead.
Yeah, but what if you
This
truck
would-
somebody and
this
it's a
would-
standstill?
This would be my
I
combat.
think that's
to-
just stupid.
if-
Like,
if I think the thing with banning the tush push, it wouldn't be like the put like it's gonna sound kind of stupid. It wouldn't be the push that's banned. It would be the formation of the two guys coming up, kind of
that
like
I can
kind
understand.
of like a kneel. Okay, that's what they would more than likely ban. They would probably ban that specific type of setup of like
So banning the
close alignment.
formation. So like it would be an illegal
That's
formation.
what would make sense.
I'm
That's
gonna go
what
for a
would make
QB
the
kneel
most
and
sense
get
if
banned.
they were
and
to
get flagged.
genuinely like ban. But this is my argument. Okay, so like Dallas is in favor for banning it. Okay, no banning.
I'm
players.
just
Okay.
I'm a fan of looking into how we could like limit it.
I mean, I do think there's
some sort
clearly
of
some
way.
sort of thing where like it's that sort of thing where like we got to do something about it because like it's a
Well,
little OP right
It's
now.
just it aggravates me.
it's open.
That's
I'm glad-
but you guys saying it's OP. That's they're good at it. Like is
Listen.
that just because like
Listen, yes, there's two things that like aggravate me with what just got said.
they're
One
OP?
is you got to find a way to limit it. Okay, as a defensive wise, I think that, but you know how you limit it? You hold them to 4th and 3 or longer. Like they are allowed to play defense. They can play
That's
defense.
so
for fucking
stop
3
saying
steps.
that. That's so short-minded.
How is it?
You're acting like it's
All right,
never
this
been
is
a
the
full-
last
there's never
thing about this, and then we got to move on to the picks.
I'm just saying
Just get
say-
bigger guys in the interior. It's really not that
All
hard.
I'm saying
Second thing
is saying don't get them to 4th and 1. Don't get them to 3rd and short. It's a part of the game. That is the game. It is literally impossible to not get in that situation at least once in a football game. Show me one football game where that's never been a situation. It's never been a thing. It's a thing. Like don't get them to that. It's short-minded.
And
Like
that's
it
fine.
really is.
My combat to that would be, it's also part of the game, like playing defense. Like that's a part of the game.
It's impossible to play defense against that. We've seen it.
Nah.
We've seen it.
Yeah,
How many
bigger-
times have been stopped?
Eagles
How many
aren't
times has been
perfect
stopped?
Get bigger guys in there.
The Eagles aren't even.
So what are we
perfect
just
yet.
gonna
They're
start?
40 for 44 or 41 for 44. Like not even
We're, just,
like
we're gonna
it's
start
not like
signing fucking 600-pound guys just so we can start. stopping the
Exactly.
push push.
Like,
Hold on.
Oh,
This
yeah.
this
is that
the
what we're
last
gonna have to
thing I wanna
start
bring-
doing?
this
Put
is the last-
bodybuilders in or something?
Morbidly
Yes,
obese
I
people.
think
That's
so.
stupid.
I
Why
listen-
should
I
we have to do
listen-
that?
I've listened to like people talk about it, and the thing is like the NFL is filled with such smart defensive coaches. It's eventually going to get stopped. Like eventually they're going to
Yes.
find a way to limit it. It's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen to the point where like the Eagles get it less than 50% of the time, because I think as long as Jason Kelsey plays and Jalen Hurts is there, like it's gonna even if they eliminate the tush push, they eliminate the tush push completely. I think the Eagles running QB sneaks with those two are gonna succeed 75% of the time.
I
just
do
think it's
also
gonna
agree with this point of eventually people are going to start figuring it out.
Like,
It's just right
that's how
now people don't know how to stop it, and so nobody's stopping it.
No,
I do think eventually someone's going to crack the
one
code
team.
on how they can stop it.
The Eagles are gonna fucking play the Titans on some fucking random Thursday night, and the Eagles are gonna try it 3 or 4 times, and they're gonna get stopped every time, and then it's gonna be the end of the conversation. I think that's gonna happen. The
I
only
would
other
agree with
point,
that.
What if
quickly,
it doesn't
quickly.
happen for 5 years? Then what?
It's a part of it.
That's crazy. That's crazy to like
The only
not try
I
and
know we
fix
gotta move
something
on.
like that.
I know we got to move on. The only other thing I would bring up with this is the pushing of players. Okay, so if that's banned, you know how like Marshawn Lynch was notorious for it. When you get stood up as a running back or a wide receiver 10 yards downfield, and like you'll see the offensive lineman come and like whether it's one or a group,
Yeah.
and they'll push and like
I was going to say
Marshawn
that was
Lynch-
my other thing is do we
Well,
outlaw
Marshawn
that?
Lynch,
Like, is that
there's, like,
included in
highlights
that,
of
or is
him.
that different?
Yeah, there's like highlights of him like being stopped at the 2 or 3. 1 or 2 linemen come and push him, and like they don't blow the whistle for a second, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. Like
Right.
I think that's miles worse than the tush push, just because there were so many where it's like, okay, you can rule momentum stopped. Like he isn't moving for a solid second and a half, and then he gets that second wave, and then it's a touchdown. It's like, okay, that's much more bullshit than getting pushed on the initial snap. You know what I mean?
Could you imagine the tush push was in the game when the Seahawks played the Patriots in the Super Bowl?
Pete Carroll wouldn't have ran it.
They probably wouldn't have. Anyways, now that we're
We
gonna move
got to
on,
move on to the picks.
we're gonna
Yeah,
get
we'll move
before
on.
we get to our picks. I'm gonna announce the standings from last week, and it was an ugly week, folks. It was an
All
ugly.
upsets.
This
So,
one's going to be an ugly game.
it's
First
all
off,
upsets.
Donnie went 0-16. No, I'm just kidding.
I
gonna
was
say,
about to
there's no
say.
shot. There's
Crazy.
no. I know at least got one game.
I always go in order, so from every week. So starting off, Colin. Colin went 4-9.
I feel like that's
God.
not that bad.
I knew
though.
it was going to be
Good
bad.
shit, Colin.
I feel like that's not that bad though. Not gonna lie, Colin. I think
Dallas.
the best record is like 7 wins.
5-8.
Dallas, you went 3-10.
Yo,
I told you I don't think that's gonna be that bad. It was all upsets this weekend.
it really
Like,
was.
Like betting wise, it was notorious. Like the public worst the loss they've ever lost because
Yeah.
of
It was.
all the
There was
underdogs.
some wild upsets this week.
Marshall, I thought you were going from like worst to best. So
Well, he
kinda
goes like
threw
how
me
we
off.
always pick.
Every
Because,
single week I have
you-
it Colin, Dallas, Marshall, Donnie. I had
Oh.
every single week. That way when
which
I
is
go
the
back
order
and
we pick games.
when I
Yeah,
go,
he's
when
going
I
by picks.
that's the always the way order we pick in, and that's the order I just because when I read down the list, it just makes it easier. So Colin or Dallas, you went 3-10. I went 7-6,
No fucking way.
and then Donnie
That's pretty good.
also went 7-6.
Man,
Now, this
us.
man Donnie made his best 2022 Detroit Lions impressions. Donnie, you started out 0 for 5 on your picks
I
and
was
went
gonna say, I
7-6.
was gonna say I got every single 1 o'clock slate game wrong except
Yeah,
for like the
Donnie
one I
started
picked.
out 0 for 5.
Bro,
and I was
the
like,
can't
well,
remember
this
it.
man's about to go. This man's about to
I
go 0 for
got-
16. And then he bang, 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 bang. It was like, oh my gosh, like what the
I love
fuck's
banging.
going on?
I got Browns over
Cut
Colts
that
right.
out.
I
was
also
it.
put down some I always put down some notes
Bro.
about like what I heard.
Marshall,
So
hold
I
on.
was the only one. I was the only one to take the Falcons to win. Donnie, this is when Donnie was on his 0 for 5 shit. He goes, yeah, give me the Bucks by double digits here. So
I thought you were gonna bring up something else, man.
I was the only one to pick the Falcons. I was also the only one to pick the Browns. Now, should have the Browns won that game?
No.
I thought
No.
I
But-
picked the Browns.
You did not. You picked the Colts. You actually
Oh.
literally sat there. It's funny. We started talking about something else, and I go, "Has anyone picked?" And you go, "It's me. It's me." I was like, and then Donnie
Oh,
was the only one to pick the Vikings, and we
Did I pick
all
the Vikings?
you did pick the Vikings.
Holy
You
shit.
literally- It was a long conversation, and then at the end you were like, "Look, I'm gonna take the Vikings."
Yeah.
So
Okay,
Like it
let's
usually
go.
is.
and then we all took the Bills, and obviously the Patriots won, but what can you blame us for there? And we all took the Commanders, and the Giants won. So those are all the
Was-
notes I have.
Was I the only one lone wolfing the Steelers?
I don't know that you ever
No,
officially
you
picked the Steelers.
you
I
got
thought you
bullied
went
into
with the
picking
Rams.
the Rams.
No, he picked the Steelers.
Oh,
I'm gonna say because you guys all picked the
Someone
Rams,
else
and that
picked.
was like-
Someone else picked them though. I don't remember who. Honestly, I think it was.
No,
I'm pretty sure all three of
he
you
was
went
the
Rams.
only one that
Because
picked
I
the Steelers.
used when you're the
Because
only
Because
one.
we all were like
Oh,
Rams,
oh,
Rams,
oh,
Rams,
okay.
and
I
then
do-
Donnie was like, the more that you guys talk about this, the more
I
I
do
feel like
have
the
another-
Steelers are going to win this game.
I do have another note.
Exactly.
I have a bone to pick with one of you, Colin. What?
Oh, I knew it.
What, Colin, so let me ask you a question because this is actually probably why I didn't write this note down. Steelers game goes by, right? I go,
Huh?
okay, so now we have the next game that come up. I'm like, okay, time to pick Seahawks Cardinals. There's a cut.
Did we skip?
There's a cut, and it's from the
Oh,
Steelers game, and then it
shit.
cuts to the next game. I'm like,
Did I cut out the Seahawks pick?
I gave everyone a win because there's. I feel like
Shit.
Seahawks versus.
Yeah.
I think
I
we
feel like I
all
did
probably
pick
I
the
think we all
Seahawks.
picked the Seahawks anyway. So
There's no way.
Worst case scenario, one of us escaped a loss because
yeah,
there's no way.
I'm 90% sure we all
So
picked the
we all
Seahawks. So
got
that's
a
my
win.
bad.
Worst case, I went from 3 to 2, right?
Okay, that'd have been crazy.
Worst
but-
case.
Bro, it's because I think Colin was probably editing, and it was the one where Donnie literally spent 15 minutes picking the Steelers versus the Rams.
Yes.
I think Colin went
That's
cut
what it
and then just
was.
started it back up as soon as Donnie was
And
done.
I just included it
Oh.
in the fucking
because I think I remember that when Colin went, all right, we got to go next. Give me Seahawks, and we all quickly picked. So I'm glad it wasn't like a game like the Dolphins Eagles. I'd have been like,
Yeah.
shit. Well, because then,
No,
but
we definitely
Seahawks
all
versus
picked the
Cardinals.
Seahawks.
Worst that's happens. Yep, someone escaped a loss. So let's that. But
All right,
that is all I
well,
have.
Hopefully this week goes a little bit better. But we're gonna start off.
Hopefully.
We're gonna start off with Thursday night football. We got Buccaneers at Bills.
These picks quick. Let's
I
you
was
get
gonna say,
30
we
seconds
can,
to
I was gonna say we can do like 30 seconds tops. We don't need to
everyone
argue
get
with each
everyone
other.
gets like everyone gets 15 to 20 seconds to make their case. And move on.
I'm gonna say Bills. I think the Buccaneers, they're kind of on the struggle bus a little bit. I mean, they did just lose to the Falcons too. So I think Bills bounce back from their loss. And give me the Buccaneers.
Yeah, Bucks lost in a ugly ass match with the Falcons. I'm going Bills. Josh Allen got that game winning touchdown. The defense just didn't hold up for the Bills. I don't think that's going to be the case this week. I'm going Bills.
Yeah, it sucks. The Bucks, that was a hard loss for them. 2 losses in a row. I think that the Bills, what happened to the Bills kind of sucks, but I am gonna go Bills. I just think Bucks are in kind of shambles right now, and that organization is gonna slowly fall. I think Baker's hitting his time right now where he's gonna start playing bad. So give me the Bills.
Part of me kind of wants to go Bucks, but the only thing I'll say is if the Bills somehow drop this game, we cannot talk like them. We cannot talk like they're a top tier team anymore, because that would mean they've fucking lost. They would be 4-4, obviously, and they would have some ugly fucking losses on their resume. I think the Buccaneers score them more than what we think they are. Like, I see them putting up easily 20, but I will go Bills in a. I think the Bucks covered the 8.5, but I definitely will go Bills.
All right, moving on. 1:00 games on Sunday. Starting off strong, we got Jets at Giants. I guess it's
Battle
Hit
in
us
New
with the
York.
signature line.
yeah. This one's gonna be an ugly fucking game.
Yeah.
I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Putting it on a t-shirt.
when we were popular enough to start selling
Yep,
merch for
that's
Fourth
there
and
is.
Wrong.
T-shirt.
That's the
we should call it
first
Damar.
T-shirt.
He knows how to work some merch.
Yeah.
He should be our
I think
representative.
I'm
No,
gonna pick.
I'll quit.
It's kind of wild that this is really like an upset, as if there is like a better team in this matchup, really. But I'm pretty sure the Jets are probably favored in this one. I'm gonna pick
Jets are
the
-3.
Giants though. I think I'm gonna take the Giants this week.
I'm also gonna go Giants. The pass defense for the Jets is really good. I don't know about their run game, and I think Saquon's gonna have a day. So I'm going Giants.
Quick before I make them pick, did the Jets have a bye week? I'm trying to think of, did they not? They had a bye week, right? This last
No.
week.
No,
Who they play?
They played. Let me look at it.
Here, I got the
Pretty sure
schedule
they
right
played
here.
some.
Actually, they might have had a bye week.
Oh, they
I agree,
definitely
yeah.
did have a bye week.
Yeah,
They had a
they
bye week.
I'm trying to think, like, who did they win? This
Their last game was the Eagles game.
Yeah.
And then where's this at? I didn't hear you.
I mean, it's
They're both
against
the
the
same
Jets.
team.
They both play
New
at MetLife.
Jersey. It's in New Jersey.
Way to fucking go, bud.
I was gonna say something. I was gonna be like, man, tough
Who's
away
tough,
contest
tough,
for the
tough
Jets.
road, tough road game for them.
Yeah, I didn't think that's kind of crazy. Who You know how weird it must like off topic. You know how weird for like a Deshaun Stadium stadium. It's like you're technically the visiting
What do
team.
I-
It's like, bro, why do we got to go to this shitty ass locker
Because
room?
they operate like how like Little Caesars Arena does, where like the team store just like turns around for the
Mhm.
other teams. You know,
Rotates, yeah.
what do they do on a game like this? Do they just do like some team stores are Giants, some team stores are
They
Jets?
probably have to go whatever the home team is, so it can be a home field advantage, probably.
So they'd be selling Giants.
Which
That's
the
interesting.
Jets and Giants. This
Anyway.
is actually, I mean, one more thing: the Jets and Giants are both AFC and NFC teams. They probably don't play each other that much, so this is
Well,
probably
right,
a this is a very like once in a like a couple year thing. But
right. Yeah.
my pick, back from a bye week, the Giants won, but you guys both went Giants. I'll go Jets. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. I'll go Jets.
Trying to be right.
I'm kind of surprised, like you two went Giants so like kind of confidently. I feel like
I don't know. It's just a gut feeling.
I don't think it's. I think this is gonna be a close game.
I'm trying
I
to.
think it's
I'm
gonna
trying
be
to. I'm
50-50.
not trying to overthink my picks. I feel like that's what's been like
That
holding
one,
me
yeah.
back, is I just think about them too much, and then
I can't do any worse
Hey,
than last.
Right,
week.
exactly.
you guys got to
like,
think. Out of all the picks, who talks the most? It's definitely me, and I believe I still have the best record. So maybe overanalyzing is what you got to do.
okay.
Nah,
Anyway,
I'm
make
not
your
trying
pick.
to fill the air.
Your clock is ticking.
I do think it's going to be close, but I don't think it's going to be close like in the game. Like I think the scoreboard is going to be close, but I think the Jets are going to thoroughly outplay them. I'm a little bit more worried if Tyrod's still the quarterback because I don't know how long Danny Dimes is still out. But yeah, give me the Jets.
Tyrod's an upgrade.
I think
I like Tyrod.
exactly.
Over
That's what I'm
Dimes.
saying. If Tyrod
Move
like,
this to Thursday Night Football.
if this feels like a Thursday night game, holy shit. But yeah, Tyrod back worries me a little bit more. If it's Danny, yeah, I'm going Jets. I think they're gonna start stringing together some wins.
Yeah. All right, moving on. We got Jags at Steelers. I'm gonna go Jags in this one. I know they just beat the Rams, and we said the same thing last week about the Steelers sucking, and there's no shot they beat the Rams. But I don't know. I don't buy into them. I don't think they're gonna win. I think the Jags are just looking like the better team right now.
I'm gonna go Jags as well. Honestly, we should have saw it coming. Matthew Stafford's dog shit. I don't know why we thought he would be good against a good defense. But Trevor Lawrence is at least a top 10 quarterback, so I like the Jags.
Everyone knows I am a Steelers hater, but like not completely non-biased. This game is kind of tough. Both of these teams, the Steelers came off a bye week. They're on a win. The Jags are on a win streak right now. Both teams are kind of rolling, honestly. The Jags have played, I mean, half decent teams at least. So this is tough, especially going to Heinz Field. Sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
Right.
You know, something tells me I want to go Steelers. I think it's going to be such a close game, but I do think the Jags will win.
Yeah. Yeah, like Marshall said, this one's kind of tough. Jacksonville's -2.5. So like I feel like it's either gonna be like all Jags, like it's gonna be like a 20-point win from them, or like the Steelers are just gonna eke out like a 3-point victory. I guess I'm the Steelers guy on the show. I'm gonna go Steelers, but I'm not super confident in it. I'll say that.
I'm picking the Steelers, but I'm not happy about it.
No, I'm not confident. It's a weird game.
Moving on, we got Eagles at Commanders. They're playing each other again, so close together, which is kind of weird. But I don't know. I mean, Commanders put up a fight last time on the road, and it'd be easy to be like, oh, they're gonna win this time. I don't know. I think the Eagles got it together this time around. I think they win by at least 10.
Yeah, I'm leaning Eagles for sure. The Commanders, if they were gonna beat them, it was gonna be the first time they played. It's not gonna be the second time. I got the Eagles.
Commanders have a history of always playing good against the Eagles for some reason, and it being in DC is kind of crazy. It makes me hesitate on my pick, but after that huge Eagles win against the Dolphins, I think people are going to think maybe the Commanders could sneak out a win, but I do think the Eagles will win.
This one's fucking tough.
Put that
Yeah,
on
the
the
Put that on a shirt. Yeah.
We all just have catchphrase
This,
t-shirts.
Next-
this game's fucking tough.
This game's
next,
fucking
next
tough.
we've got the.
We're gonna get fucking this game's fucking tough printed on a
Next-
flag, and people are gonna have it in their fucking bedrooms.
Man.
Next, we've got the 2007 Patriots versus the 2008 Lions. This one's tough, you know.
Anyway, make your pick.
I think Commanders definitely cover, even though the spread's less than a touchdown. I have a weird feeling that the Commanders are going to win, but I'm not going against Jalen and the Eagles.
Go Birds!
Go
Bears.
Birds.
Oh, you
Yeah.
said birds. I thought you said bears. I'm like, why the fuck would you
Yeah, I
say
heard Bears too.
Go
No, I knew.
Birds!
I knew what he was
Go
talking about. His-
Bears! Fucking
Go
is getting a fucking
Birds.
stroke.
So you're picking Eagles?
Yes, Eagles. Going
Okay,
Eagles.
cool. Moving on, we got Rams at Cowboys. Listen, I know I've talked shit about Matthew Stafford, but listen, Rams are coming in clutch this week. I think the Rams are going to beat the Cowboys.
Whoa!
Oh,
I'm
take your
putting on the
shot
big,
there, Kyle.
putting on the big boy pants.
Yeah. Listen, I got to make up ground in these picks somehow.
And Colin's got to go with every
That's fair.
opposite pick.
Man.
Gonna pay off one of these weeks. I'm gonna go.
He would go
All
08
right.
Lions in that 08 Lions 07 Patriots matchup just to fucking try to eke out something.
Anyway,
My gut is telling me the Rams are gonna fucking win this game. It really is. I want to
Right?
pick Cowboys, but I
Right?
just
y'all
The
were
Ram-
laughing 2 seconds ago, but see,
I
now
know,
you're
the-
thinking about it.
the Rams. I just feel like this is a game they're not supposed to win, and they win because Cooper Cup has 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like,
Exactly.
I'm gonna go Rams. I'm gonna go Rams. I don't want
Let's
to.
go.
I don't want to, but I'm going Rams. Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna make it short and sweet. I'm going Cowboys.
As the Stafford representative, I don't know what the fuck you guys
Ugh.
are like trying to. I don't know why you think the Rams are gonna win this fucking game. I'm completely honest.
This is one of those games,
If
man. This is
Brock
one of those
Purdy could
vintage
tear up
Stafford
this-
magic
Isn't it
games.
in Dallas?
Dallas. It's
It's
in
at
Dallas.
Dallas,
Yeah,
7
y'all
point
are
spread.
fucked.
Listen,
Okay, we need to make
I'm
up
g-
some ground. It's
this
okay.
is
That's
gonna
true.
sound so ass backwards, but the only reason I think the Rams have a shot is because the Cowboys are coming off a bye week, and I think McCarthy is an ass coach who doesn't get his team ready that well. So like that does worry me that they'll just come out flat.
What if he watches the show?
Good. Fuck you, Mike. Like I don't know.
Mike.
Damn.
Anybody
any
named
Mike-
anybody
Anybody
named Mike.
Fuck you.
No,
Just
Mike
call-
McCarthy. Mike
Fuck you,
McCarthy,
Mike.
dumbass.
Fuck you,
Anybody that
Mike.
was named Mike just caught our crazy string.
Put it on a t-shirt. No, yeah, I don't know why you guys would expect the Rams to win. I think they do well. I think they put up points, but yeah,
Your 30 seconds were up like 20
I'm going
seconds ago.
Cowboys.
Thank you.
Too busy
Pretty
saying
obvious. Shut the
fuck
fuck up.
Mike. Fuck you, Mike.
Vikings at Packers. Vikings are a little hot right now. They've won 3 of their last 4. Their only loss was to the Chiefs, and it was by a possession. So give me the Vikings.
I think this is literally going to be the Vikings Bears game all over again, with the Vikings winning. So that's my pick.
I also, where is it at again?
Green
In-
Bay.
It's in Green Bay.
I doesn't change my mind. I still think the Vikings will win.
Telling you guys, if the Vikings win this game, I'm gonna start getting a little bit nervous. I think the Vikings are a team, or if they're fucking hot, they could easily catch the Lions and win the division. If the Lions don't win the division this year, it will never happen in our lifetime. So
Yeah.
I'm really, you'll never hear me say this. I'm really hoping for a Packers win, but I think the Vikings are going to win. So I'll pick Vikings, but I want the Packers.
All right. We got another certified ugly game. We got Falcons versus Titans.
Christ, who would
Um,
ever want to watch this game?
Atlanta
This is
fans.
ugly.
I
The
don't think
worst game of
Atlanta
all
fans
time.
want to see this.
There's gonna be
People
20 yards
living
of
in the
total.
state of Georgia or the state of Tennessee.
I don't even
Um,
think they're going to fucking see this.
Yeah,
There will
I'm
be
gonna
20
pull out
yards of
another
total
catchphrase. I know it's not my catchphrase, but this one's a tough one just because of how bad it is.
offense. Shut the fuck up.
This is a tough one because this is the ugly matchup.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
exactly.
combo it.
Yeah. God, I really don't know.
On your 30 seconds are up, sir.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
no,
All right,
come on,
all right, all right,
fucking
all right.
pick
I'm
five.
shooting my shot. Give me Titans.
Titans.
Give me the Titans.
Donnie.
Oh, I thought Dallas didn't pick.
No.
No, we both said
Why,
Titans.
why would Marshall?
I
have
heard you say
Titans?
Titans. I didn't hear him. Yeah, I'm a Vrabel guy. I'm going Titans. Off a bye
Let's
week.
go.
no
Never
shot.
count out Mike Vrabel. We're hitting all
Never-
the catchphrases.
Put that on a
Man.
shirt.
Never count out Mike Vrabel, dude. He's a good fucking
Bro,
coach.
Bro,
That
we're gonna
team-
have
that
The
like
team
title
has
of this
25
episode is "We need to put that on a T-shirt."
There-
We need
yes,
merch.
that's a great
at
idea.
this rate.
There's
25
no-
catchphrases in.
Bro,
Man.
there's fucking Eric Henry is the only halfway decent player on that entire roster. The fact that they're 2-4,
Ding.
only 2-4, is insane. Like they're always going to be halfway decent just because of how good he is as a coach.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. We got Patriots at Dolphins. I was literally just looking at this, and my gut reaction was, it kind of feels like the Patriots are going to pull this one out too. But then I thought about it a little bit more. It's in Miami. I think Miami wins this one, but I think it's going to be close. I think the Patriots are going to put up a fight, but give me the Dolphins.
I think it'll be close in the first half. After the first half, all Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins.
This jersey kind of looks like a Dolphins jersey. It's kind of got some blue once you with the lighting all weird. But give me the Dolphins.
Man, it's colorblind.
Yeah,
Because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I think this is a
not
game
at all the
where
same color of blue.
I think the Patriots
Well,
had maybe-
actually, I see it. Anyway,
Patriots had their best moment of the year last week, and I think the Dolphins had arguably their worst. I think this is where they're really just going to kind of flex their muscles. Mac's going to kind of look like dog shit again, and I see the Dolphins. This might be 70 again, boys. This is going to be just
all right. Well,
a
Patriots by
one-sided.
20 now.
Okay. Hey, the one time I called it, Marshall's a witness. The one time I
Yeah.
said by
I
70.
can't believe that you called that shit. That's
I,
wild.
I was just
fucking
lying the entire
genius,
time.
boys. Only on this Zoom
I mean,
call
you
am
and
I
I
good.
both know you were exaggerating, and you meant like they
Oh,
were going to win
absolutely.
by
But
like
guess
2
what?
touchdowns.
Guess
But
what?
Clip it.
I was
clip it.
exaggerating. Got it right.
I'm too lazy
best
to
on
go
the
back
picks
and
so
clip it.
far. Best on the picks. So on this Zoom call in front
said
of this
best on the
laptop,
dicks?
I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Your time
So,
is up.
Yeah. Saints
fucking
versus
rookie.
Colts.
This is an ugly game.
I don't know what to make of the Saints this year, man. Like everything about them says like they should be like solid,
Decent.
and they're just
On
like
paper.
not. You
Doesn't
know?
help that Chris Olave is in jail. No,
Well, I thought he got released.
it was a joke, Colin. Come on.
Well, yeah, but yeah, that was fucking wild.
Bro, did you see
yesterday.
the clip? That man said, I play for the Saints. And
And
that's crazy.
I mean, quite literally, like, what's the cop supposed to do? Oh shit!
Oh, my bad.
My bad. Can you tell Derek Carr sign my handcuffs?
Anyway, I'm gonna pick the Colts. Give me the Colts. It's in Indy. They always play better at home. Give me the Colts.
I'm going Colts, man. They should not have lost the Browns. They literally got screwed.
They really did.
Multiple facets in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
It
that
was
game was wild.
crazy.
This game.
I'm-
Go ahead. Sorry.
What? Oh, okay. I was just gonna say I'm gonna go Colts.
This game could go either way. I'm gonna be the odd man out. The Saints love to win games they're not supposed to. They are also very inconsistent. Colts do play good at home, but I will go with the Saints.
yeah, Colts do really just play good at home for some fucking reason. Like they're the weird team with a weird home field advantage where they always play better. I think the Chris Olave thing is kind of weird, especially like he might not play even though like he was released and everything, just because like who knows what the league's gonna do. But I'm gonna go Saints. I don't know. Derek Carr, I think he's okay. I think Water always finds his level with him, it seems like, and I think he's gonna have a little bit of an upswing opposed to what he's been playing at.
Kamara will
Okay.
play good. He'll play good too.
Yeah. Moving on, we got Texans at Panthers. Give me Texans coming off a bye. Panthers aren't very good.
How are
and-
we going to get the Texans versus the Panthers? And Colin's not even going to hit us with this is going to be an ugly game.
I-
Hey,
The Texans-
on offense.
The
I think
Texans
the
are half
Texans
good.
look solid enough that like that it makes it not as ugly of a game, not worthy of the catchphrase being used.
We should all be rooting for the Panthers, but we all know the Texans are going to win.
Yeah, Texans
I'm
are going
going
to win this
Texans.
game.
Yeah, give me the Texans. I don't even need to explain it.
I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna go Panthers. They're gonna win a game eventually.
I think that's a good shout.
Are
Honestly.
they? Are they though?
This is the one where Donnie's going against us, where he might actually like hit that.
He's-
Like
this
this,
is gonna hit.
And I could easily lose. I could
I
easily look
feel
like
it
a dumb
now.
person. Texans
It's gonna
aren't-
hit. It's gonna be the Panthers. They're gonna
Texans
win
aren't
this
that
game.
bad, but like, and it's kind of weird because the reason I think they're gonna win is like Adam Thielen, because he's, I would say, other than Brian Burns, he's their best fucking player. Like, especially on offense, at least he's their best player. And like, for them to win, he has to have a great game, and the Texans for some reason have a really good secondary. So like that kind of is counterintuitive, but I don't know. The Panthers are gonna win one sometime, and I'm gonna look at their schedule right here. One within the next couple of weeks, odds would tell us, and they play the Colts, Bears, Cowboys, Titans, Buccaneers. Like, I don't know. They're gonna get a win eventually, and why not this week?
Yeah. Moving on, we got Browns at Seahawks. I think I'm gonna take the Browns in this one. Don't really know why, just kind of my gut reaction. Love my boy Kenneth Walker, but I think Browns might steal this win on the road.
Yeah, the Browns are sneaky good. That defense is carrying right now.
Right, exactly.
But I'm gonna go Seahawks. I just like the Seahawks more overall. It'll be close though. It'll be close.
yeah, Seahawks at home. The Browns are sneaky good on defense, but I still think that after winning last week, they always go back win loss. I'm gonna take the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Seahawks. I don't think I've picked the Browns once this year, and I'm just gonna keep with the trend. I will say, if the Browns somehow pull this off, and he has another decent game, Myles Garrett's got to start entering like light MVP talks. Like, he will never win it, but like, he is playing out of it. He's winning these games for them. Like, he's blocking field goals. He's doing everything. So that's what I'll say. I'm definitely going Seahawks, but Myles Garrett is playing out of his world right now.
Yeah. All right, moving on, we got Bengals at 49ers. This one's interesting.
It is interesting.
Because, I mean, if the Niners still aren't healthy, missing some key pieces going into this game by Sunday.
Is Jared Rice playing in this game?
Shut the fuck up.
What are we doing?
I think T.O. is.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Anyway, I think Bengals are going to steal this one. I think the 49ers drop a third straight game. The losing is it has finally caught up with them, and they gotta drop some of those games that they should have last year. I think Bengals are going to win this one.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals win. I just think the Niners defense is going to carry him this game. I think this is going to be Brock Purdy will throw like maybe 200 yards in a touchdown, and it'll just be all Niners defense. I just don't see Joe Burrow really playing too well against this Niners defense. Especially, I'm still not sold on his calf. I'm still not sold. So I'm going to go 49ers, but it'll be close.
I am going to go with the Bengals. I think the 49ers have already lost 2 in a row. I think that the Bengals coming off a bye week. I don't know. It's just something tells me that the Bengals, it's going to be a shootout, I feel like, but I'm going to go with the Bengals.
And this Bengals somehow pull this off. I think Brock Purdy, the noise around Brock Purdy is going to get loud. It's going to go from he's the greatest thing we've ever seen to what the fuck happened, like very, very fast. Whether Debo and them play or not, like I don't think that really matters that much with the cast he still has with them out. Yeah, I'm going to go 49ers because I think the talent around him is so crazy. I don't think Debo's playing. I think that's already confirmed that he's out until their bye week, which is following this game. So Trent Williams is a maybe. But, yeah, I'm going 49ers. I think Christian McCaffrey kind of puts the team on his back, gets things straight.
Okay. Chiefs at Broncos. Chiefs.
Let's ride. Let's go. I'm going Chiefs.
I was about to say.
I thought Michigan versus MSU already played. I didn't know they moved this game to 425.
Get shit on.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs. You know, it sucks. The Broncos. I feel so bad for this team, man. It really sucks what's going on over there in Denver. But yeah,
Yeah.
give me the Chiefs. Hey, they did beat the Packers, and we thank the whole city of Denver and the Broncos. We thank you for that. We really do.
Beat them in the dog. Like,
Yeah. So, but yeah, give me the Kansas City Chiefs.
you know, as much as you like, man, the Broncos sometimes just play them close. There's like middle schoolers on this planet that haven't seen the Broncos beat the Chiefs. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going. I don't think it's actually been that long, but
It's
yeah,
been a little while though.
yeah, I'm definitely going Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes is undefeated against the Broncos, I believe.
True. So since 2018, I think it was like the Super Bowl was probably the last time the Broncos really beat the Chiefs. But yeah, I'm going Chiefs until. And yeah,
I remember I was still like a pretty casual NFL fan, but I was tuning into a Chiefs Broncos game. I think it was Monday Night Football one year, and Don Terry Poe threw a touchdown pass. And that was the minute I
What a
knew that it was
pull.
over for the
Yeah.
fucking Broncos.
What a pull.
Yeah.
I just want to see. I just want to see when the last time the Broncos actually beat the Chiefs.
Okay. Well, while you look that up, we're gonna move on. Ravens at Cardinals. Ravens.
Man, this might be a repeat of this last week. I'm going Ravens.
I'll feel pretty
Yeah.
shitty if the Cardinals look exactly the same as the Lions.
I mean, that's best case scenario. If the fucking Cardinals put up a better fight than we did,
No,
Yeah,
I just
what if
mean
the
like,
fucking
can they
Cardinals
put up
come
a
out making
worse fight?
3-point game? What are we gonna feel like?
I'd rather.
Yeah, there's no question on this one. The Ravens actually, I know it was an off game for Lions, but even then, I still think the Ravens have looked decent. Give me the Ravens.
I do think it's about time we start talking Lamar Jackson top 5 QB.
So before the Braun, they're trying to own the Chiefs. Not gonna lie, it looks like they beat them like 4 straight years, like because they play them twice. So shit, they beat them like 10 times in a row. Last time was in September of 2015. So yeah, definitely not middle schoolers, but
Holy shit,
um,
man.
I got to see the spread.
I was in
What is
fucking
this?
high school the last time the Chiefs beat the Broncos beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, I was a sophomore, which I think was the Super Bowl year, if I believe.
I
right?
wasn't.
Super Bowl
I
50.
wasn't in high school in 2015.
That's what I think. Yeah, I was a freshman, I think. Sorry, what game did you say it was? Ravens Cardinals.
Ravens
Yeah.
Cardinals.
You can cut this out. He's gonna say Ravens.
Yeah.
No, I think. Shut up.
Don't say no or not.
I think the Cardinals keep it close.
I
Like,
think the Cardinals win
Oh.
because of the
I-
Diamondbacks are doing good.
Yeah.
Gotta show
They're gonna
solidarity
carry
for
them-
the future
carry the
World Series
momentum.
champs.
Cardinals are gonna cover. I know that for sure.
What's
That
the spread at?
8.5. I
Ooh.
feel like they're gonna cover. Would it
9.5
not be?
incoming.
Would it not be a very Ravens thing?
fresh
them
off of kicking a
just
good team's ass?
demolish
Yeah.
the Lions and then walk into fucking Arizona and win like a 3-point
It
squeak out.
would.
I'm
Would. That'd be the Harbaugh experience.
I'm gonna go Ravens. They earned my respect by fucking breaking the Lions' teeth in. So
They didn't earn it last year with that 66-yarder.
yep, that was like 3 years ago. First off, and second
No,
off,
it was-
fuck
it
you.
was 2 years
So
ago.
Next.
3 years, but it's fine. All right. Bears at Chargers Sunday
What a
night football.
fucking game.
Yeah, this
What a
is
game.
best Sunday night
Cannot
football
wait.
matchup of the year, man.
Even
Right
Carrie
here.
Underwood has not been waiting all Sunday for that fucking game.
Shut the fuck up. I don't think it really matters whether Justin Fields is back for this game. I think the Chargers win this game, no question.
This game might make Justin Herbert look like an actual good quarterback again. I'm going Chargers.
You're about to pick the Bears. I
Whoa.
can feel it.
What is that face, bro?
Mm.
What the fucking come on.
what are
Don't
we
do it.
doing?
Don't do it.
You know what?
I-
Do it, Marshall.
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
go. I'm gonna go the Bears. I'm
Alright.
gonna go the Bears on Sunday Night Football. Brandon Staley really loves to throw games, so
I would say he is a
I-
war
9-point
criminal.
spread.
So
and I just the Bears. This would be a game the Bears would absolutely go out and win just for no reason. So
statement
give me the
made.
Bears.
And then we're gonna start sweating about the NFC North again.
Yep, give me the Bears.
You know, a part of me is with Marshall just because if they fucking lose that game, they're almost 10-point favorites. If they lose that fucking game, Brandon Staley is done. There's no shot you can keep them after that. That would be the worst loss they've had since probably the playoffs last year. Yeah, I don't think Brandon Staley could even fuck this one up. I'm definitely gonna go Chargers.
All right.
If
Game we've all been
Bears
waiting
win-
to pick. Oh my god. There's more.
What
I'm
else
just gonna
do we
say,
have
if the
to
Bears
say?
win, do you even
All right,
fucking think
moving on.
about
Oh my god.
Justin Fields? Go ahead.
Okay. Well,
Moving on.
moving on. Game we're all excited for. Monday Night Football, Raiders at Lions. We're all gonna be there. It's gonna be a great time, unless we
Oh.
lose, and then we're all gonna hate ourselves and contemplate suicide after.
And one lucky viewer will go with us. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I would get our views up though.
Yeah.
The one
I-
viewer, the one dude's gonna be so excited.
Here's the thing. This is
Come
really
on.
scary, and I think if the Lions drop this game, it gets real dangerous from here on out. But I don't have faith in Jimmy Garoppolo. I think the Lions bounce back from the Ravens game, and I think they win this one. Probably pretty close. I think we pull it away late, but give me the Lions.
I agree. I'm going Lions. I think it'll be close. The Raiders defense, more specifically Max Crosby, he's going to be a menace. I just feel it. He's going to be battling, whether it be Sewell or just whoever. That man's going to be a menace on defense. And I think he's going to give Jared Goff a little bit of issues, but I think the Lions will pull it out.
I've already told myself I'm putting $50 on the Raiders plus 7.5 because I think that is a definite yes. The Raiders will cover 7.5, but I do think the Lions will win. So I think we'll bounce back. I think we'll make it a very I think it's going to be an out we just kill them at first. We go up pretty quickly. Okay, now I'm saying that I'm having second thoughts. But anyways, I don't know. I just think it's gonna. I think the Raiders will cover, but I think the Lions will win. That's my call.
So the main thing I have to say is I thought of this as soon as the Ravens game ended, and I realized that Monday Night Football against Raiders were coming up. If the Lions do not go out there and win by 2 scores, I'm going to be very, very concerned going forward. I'm going to say that.
Scores.
Jeez.
Let's
In
not get
prime-
picky.
Listen,
In
So
prime
10
First-
points.
time,
a dub is a
10
dub.
points.
A
So
dub
10
is a
First
dub.
off,
who
This
wins by
isn't
2
college
scores?
football.
There's
Who wins
two
by 2
things I
scores
want to
in
say.
prime time?
There's 2 things I want to say to that reaction. First off, the Lions are all -8 to win this game. So it's not going to be nobody thinks it's going to be a close game. Not even fucking Vegas thinks it's going to be close. And second off, there's been teams that have dropped bad games, and for the most part, every single one has come out and won pretty decently the next week, all the good teams in the league, minus the 49ers losing to the fucking Vikings, which is kind of injury related, but that's neither here nor there. My argument is if Dan Campbell is the coach we all think he is, you get your team back up from a loss. Shit losses like that happen against good teams. The only way to come back from it is to come back and reassert yourself to what you think you are. So if the Lions do not come out and win by 10 plus, I'm going to be very concerned. But I think they're going to do just that. I think it's a 2-touchdown. I think the defense comes out like the Falcons game, after we lost against Seattle. I think they're going to come out, put on a clinic. Yeah, if not, I'm going to be very, very concerned.
Let's go trivia time here on the Fourth and Wrong podcast. We got us a triple trivia segment today. boys.
Get out of here soon.
Triple trivia.
This has to be 10, 15 minutes.
Triple
First
trivia,
off,
boys.
You're not the fucking timekeeper. Shut up, bitch.
Okay, we're not gonna keep stealing memes off the internet. Let's get right into trivia. So Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce.
Stealing shit off the internet.
Can we not interrupt, please? We're on a time crunch.
Fucking crying in the river.
Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce scored their 50th touchdown together. That is tied for 4th all time between a quarterback and a tight end. You guys are going to guess 1 through 5, excluding 4, which is obviously Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce with 50. You guys are going to be guessing the top 2 or top 3 and then the 5th slot for most touchdowns between a quarterback and tight end.
I would like to go first.
Go ahead, Colin.
Tom Brady
Damn.
and Rob Gronkowski.
That
Colin needed
is
that dub.
correct.
He needed
They
that.
have
Easiest one of
I
all.
was like, yep, so I'm
Easiest
going to be
one.
explaining it. Can I go first?
So they have, which is crazy, 105 touchdowns between the two
That's
of them.
that's fucking
is-
wild.
That is
Colin's
insane.
entire career.
What was
All
the
right.
question again? Is it just quarterbacks and
Top
tight ends,
five
right?
quarterback,
tight
tight
end
end duo.
Yep. Most
Just
touchdowns.
thinking as I asked because I was about to give you a quarterback and receiver.
Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning.
mm, this would be crazy, but I don't think that's right. Damn, now I can't think of one. Can I get this? Ain't up there. I'm gonna throw it out there. I always win the trivia times. Tony Romo, Jason Witten.
Fuck.
It is not up there.
Oh,
they,
okay, cool.
they only have 44. So
Damn, that's
so,
wild.
it didn't crack.
Think about
the-
how long they both played in Dallas together.
I
That's
know.
fucking crazy.
They didn't crack the. I think it's like they're like number 9 or 8.
How many does 5 have?
5 also has 50 along with Mahomes and Travis.
Okay.
Mahomes and Auto. Sorry.
So I thought of a couple immediately. Brady and Gronk would be the main one. I'm gonna pick the one that I think you guys will get faster. I'm gonna go John Elway and fucking Shannon Sharp. I kept thinking Sterling.
Nope, it's not John Elway and Shannon Sharp.
They didn't
Not
have
in there.
50.
They didn't have 50.
I can't remember if he was listed as a fullback or a tight end, but Peyton Manning and Dallas Clark.
Dallas Clark was a tight end. They are not on the top
Oh,
5.
damn.
They're one
I'm
of
trying
those
to remember
40s.
who was the quarterback for the Chiefs with Tony Gonzalez.
They had a bunch. I would not try to go there.
Okay.
Yep.
They had a
That-
bunch of different quarterbacks
Yeah.
during that middle.
Not a
2000s.
lot. Yeah, not a lot of steady quarterbacks for Tony.
Okay. You can skip me for now. Donnie, you can
Back
go.
to, back
Okay.
to
Stafford and Eric Ebron.
I was gonna say that as a
Don't bring
joke.
up that fucking name. How dare you? No.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna go with maybe the most underrated tight end. Give me Phillip Rivers and Antonio Gates.
Oh, damn, that's on there.
That is
Oh,
they got it.
correct.
Yeah, that's
They're
gotta be on
number
there.
2 with
I was-
90 touchdowns.
That's
between
the
two of
second
them.
one I
Shit,
thought
man.
of, but I didn't think you guys would get that. That's why I skipped over it with my first guess.
Yep.
Can I get Drew Brees and Jimmy Graham?
That is number 3. They have
Really?
51.
Ah,
51.
Holy shit! I didn't think they
that's-
played
that's-
together.
I was gonna say that's kind of wild. I didn't think they played
Jimmy
together for that
Graham-
long.
They didn't
That
play
man had,
that
like,
long
one good
together.
year. That man had like one good year. Genuinely, that's not even like a shot.
They went crazy together.
That's
'Cause
wild.
Jim- I
touchdowns
think
in one
that
year.
man averaged like 12 touchdowns.
So we just
with
need
Breeze.
5.
Yep, just number 5. This one's a tough one. I don't know if you guys will get it. I'm gonna be honest.
Is it a team that we aren't gonna get? You don't think like we would think of right away?
I think you guys will know who the quarterback is based off of his name, but I don't think you'll know who the tight end is.
I gotta think about this one.
$50 touchdowns, so it's quite a while. I'm trying to think of like duos that stayed together for a while with a quarterback that passed quite a bit. Give us a conference.
I'll give you the exact team. I don't think you'll get it. The Redskins at the time. Currently the Commanders.
Odd heap.
That was a
So-
while ago.
So it's definitely I'm out half. It's definitely Joe Theismann. It's got to be Joe Theismann.
It's not Joe Theismann.
Johnny Unitas and Billy Cannon.
Well, fucking is it Kirk?
It's not Kirk.
I would say there's no shot. It's Kirk.
There's well
I
Name
don't know.
another fucking quarterback that played for that team that's not RG3.
I was about to say Robert
Exactly,
the
like-
third.
Like fucking genuinely.
I was just saying I don't know any other quarterbacks that ever played for Washington.
Is it fucking son of a bitch? What's his name?
You said half of his first name right there.
You know what I said.
Gotta move on.
No, it's the fucking. It's gonna be the only other quarterback for that fucking franchise that was.
We're
ever
not gonna get this one. Just give it
What's
to us.
fucking the quarterback that led him to the Super Bowl? It was like the first African American quarterback to ever lead a team to a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
It
no.
wasn't him.
All right,
Nope.
all right. We're moving on. What is it?
It is Sonny Jurgensen and
Yeah.
Joey
Oh,
Smith
Jesus Christ!
with 50 touchdowns.
Sonny Jurgensen? Ain't no
Yes.
fucking way.
He's
You should've
the
just-
rando.
This
of
man
this
should have done top
episode.
4. There's
Can
no
we go
shot. Why
one
would
week
you
without
try?
naming some random fucking asshole?
Oh
No,
my
I know,
God.
I know who Sonny Jurgensen is, but bro played in the fucking 30s and 40s. That's why I didn't think of him. Bro passed the ball 50 times in his career.
Yeah,
Just
bro
He
happened to
played
got-
in the
touch down to one
60s.
person.
He
Bro
played in
got
the 60s.
inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1983. That tells you how fucking old he was.
He played in the 60s.
Oh shit, is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yo,
Colin, you were the one that said we had to move on. Stay on task here. Colin, look at me. Eyes on me. Colin,
All right,
Colin,
this
look
will
at me.
be
Because this man's
after we're
going to
done
dive
recording.
into this man's autobiography.
This will
and
be
find
this will
every
be
little
after
thing
we're done
about him.
recording. Sorry, my bad. My fault. My fault.
I've been waiting to use this trivia question for so long, but the fact that Mac Jones played so terrible for so long, I didn't think it was gonna happen. But Bill Belichick finally surpassed 300 wins as a head coach. You guys are guessing the top 5,
Lombardi.
This is gonna be fast.
not Lombardi.
Wow.
Lombardi
This
didn't
man go
coach long.
0 for 1 on the starter.
He did not coach for long.
Lombardi
he
is top
coached-
10 though.
Is he?
He is
Really?
top 10.
I didn't think he coached that long because he ended up dying with cancer. Fucking like when his second stint with the Redskins. Marshall, you can go second.
Don Shula.
Number 1 with 328. Do we think Bill Belichick will get 28 more wins in his career or his life?
If they get rid of Mac Jones, yes.
Yeah.
Donnie?
That's actually I don't know if they will or not. That's actually a close question. Okay. Let's go Phil Walsh.
Nope, not there.
He also somebody who died pretty.
It's not
Like, they
John
coach
Madden,
for-
is it?
Not John Madden.
Yeah.
John
Is he
Madden
top
was
10?
no
I
shot.
think
He only coached
I think he's only got
11
like 100 wins.
Wow, really?
Yeah, which
'Cause he
is
only
not
coached- he
even
only
like
coached for
top
10 years.
50.
Oh, yeah.
He has
And that
the
was back when
highest
they
win
weren't playing as many games either.
Well, he has the highest win percentage for a guy with 100 wins.
So just so you guys know, Madden has 103 wins. That's 43rd.
Oh my God.
He didn't coach for very long. He didn't want to be a
Mhm.
coach. Like he didn't want to keep that lifestyle. If you watch that All Man, they talk about it.
Tom Landry.
Tom Landry, number 5 with 250.
Matthew Patricia the third.
How dare you? How fucking dare you bring up that name?
He might be bottom 5.
You know who's probably who is I think he's 6, but is Andy Reid up as close?
Andy
Reid's
Reid
top
is
5.
number 4.
I was gonna say
I would
Andy
say
Reid's
he's
gotta
top
be up
5
there.
for sure.
He has 253,
coaching
so
for
he
fucking
just
ever.
recently got to 4. Just
We're just
recently
missing
got to
one.
4.
What one are we missing?
We're missing number 2.
I think it's that fucking I don't remember his full name. It's like George something, or it's like
Mm.
Jerry something.
Marshall might be onto something.
Wait, George or Jerry?
I don't know. You tell me.
Fuck, I said both.
Well, the person I'm thinking of, I don't think it is because I don't think his name is George or Jerry. Fucking stupid. I remember the guy's fucking nickname, but I don't remember his real name.
All right, moving on.
What is his name?
It's going to
Fucking,
be George Hollis with 318 wins.
Never would have got that.
That's
Yeah,
definitely not what I was thinking. I was thinking of the fucking. They called him the Big Tuna. He coached the fucking Patriots and the Jets and the Giants.
Yeah,
in like
so
the 80s and 90s.
so
Dude,
George
That was
Hollis.
Jim Schwartz.
Yeah, okay.
So Hollis coached the Bears like from 1920 to 67. So
Well, he founded the team. He was an
Yeah.
owner and coach. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
one we probably shouldn't.
all right. Moving on to the final trivia of the night. Christian
I was thinking Bill
McCaffrey.
Parcells. Sorry.
Christian McCaffrey set a record for 16 consecutive games with a touchdown from scrimmage, not just rushing. Who are the 5 people below him? So CMC has 16. Who are the bottom 5 below him? And I will say, I have 3 people. So it's 3 people, and then 3 are tied for 5th. So what's the top 5 most consecutive touchdowns from scrimmage in X amount of games?
To make this a little, can we get the position?
So it's most consecutive games with a touchdown from scrimmage.
Yep.
We can
Okay.
do before
top
we
5.
throw
Calvin
out any
Johnson.
kind of hints that I know we're all going to need. I have one before we do that. Was it or is LaDainian Tomlinson on there?
He is not.
Damn, really?
He is
'Cause
not.
he had a season with that 27 touchdowns. You figured he had at least won a game. You'd think so.
Calvin
Yep.
Johnson.
That's why I'm-
Not
No,
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson was not a scorer. He was like Julio Jones, man. He would get like 1,900 yards and then like
I
4
just gotta get
touchdowns.
It's
my
hard for wide
throwaway
receivers.
answers out of the way
It's
early, just in case.
It's definitely running backs. I feel like and fullbacks. Jim Brown on here.
Jim Brown.
Not
damn
Jim
it.
Brown. Jim Brown's
Fuck,
not on here.
Billy Cannon.
Not Billy Cannon either.
Oh, that would have been a hell of a good. No, it's definitely running backs. It has to.
We
be.
gotta get Billy Cannon back into an episode, man. I tell you.
He'll show up. Don't worry, Colin. It's in the works.
NFL player named Billy.
Top 5 NFL players named Billy.
LaDainian Jamal Charles, somebody who fucking scored a lot.
Nope.
Are they all running backs or mostly running backs? Like what I
Mostly
suspect?
running backs, yeah.
Okay,
I have to
that's
I
what
have to check one just to double check. Okay,
Barry
yeah.
Sanders.
They are all running backs. And no, Barry Sanders is
say
not
there's
one of them.
no shot Barry Sanders is on there. Respect.
Jamal Williams.
I will say, you know what? I will lie. The guy that's tied for second is a fullback. I thought he was a running back.
Jim Brown.
It's not Jim Brown.
John Riggins.
It is John Riggins with
Fuck yes.
15.
What
He
he
is-
fucking pull?
He is tied with 15 at 2.
AP's not on there, is he?
He's a big motherfucker.
He is not. No,
Okay.
Adrian Pearson is not.
Emmett Smith. He's the only top shelf
I
running
was
back.
just
I
about to
can
say
think of.
Emmett Smith.
Emmett Smith is at number 4. He also has 15 touchdowns consecutively. He also has 13 as well. So he went on a 15 game streak and then a 13 game
It's
streak.
fucking nuts.
With
Greatest-
the offensive line he had, like it. Come on, he had to have been doing that.
He's one of the greatest running backs of all time.
Is it
Very-
Tom
very-
Brady?
All right, who's got a better guess than that?
I'm trying to think. The only other
Is it not
top
Tom
shelf
Brady?
backs I can think of, give me Walter Payton,
Walter Payton, not on the list.
Yeah, no.
Gale Sayers.
Not Gale Sayers.
Trying to think of guys that were like the entire team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chris
And the team was
Johnson.
at least decent.
Not Chris Johnson. He was more of a
Rich
yards
Jones
guy.
grew.
Nope.
What a pull. What a guy.
How many do we still need?
Darren McFadden.
We're looking for 3 more. Darren
Theo
McFadden is
Riddick.
not. Theo Riddick, no. Get the fuck out of here.
How
I
many
will
do we
say-
have? 3?
3 left. One has 15. And then the other 2 have 13.
Can we
Are
get like
any
the
of them
years?
still playing?
No.
Can we
Okay.
get the years?
No.
No shot. No.
We can't get the years. Okay, fuck you.
Any of them post 2000?
2 of them. Actually, wait. I
Aren't
think
there 2 left?
There's 3 left. One of them is post 2000.
Post 2001, I feel like it's kind of hard.
I'm gonna just get this out of the way. I don't think it is because I could totally see him having a couple games sprinkled in where he didn't. But Marshawn Lynch.
Not Marshawn Lynch.
That's what I thought.
Can't be anybody super recent because we definitely would have heard about it. Because like an Alvin Kamara is somebody I thought of, but we would have definitely heard about that.
Yeah.
The one that's played more recently. You guys definitely know because this man was a dog, but he's like an underrated dog. Nobody
I
really
have a
talks about
guess.
him.
Is it Sean Alexander?
It is not.
Fuck. Frank Gore?
Not Frank Gore.
No shot.
Frank Gore was good for a long time though.
Well, yeah, but
Like on the 49ers, he was like the offense for a lot of years where they
true.
weren't good.
That's true. That's true.
You think of like the Colts and fucking Bills, Frank Gore, when he had no goddamn legs left.
Le'Veon Bell.
Not Le'Veon Bell. That's a good guess.
That is a
though.
good guess though. That was not a bad guess.
It's kind of on the fence about that one.
Think about.
Give up, Marshall.
Do.
I'm gonna give you guys the years, okay? The person with 15, running back from 1969 to 1977. You guys definitely know who this person is. I will say.
Is it Earl Campbell?
It's not Earl Campbell.
Fuck.
The
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
Fucking-
The guy that quit finally
The
pulled out the
deuces.
O.J. The more
back.
and then the two people with 13, 1981 to 1987. I don't know if you guys will get that. The 2009 to 2016, you gotta
Oh,
get
I
it.
feel
There's
like we
no way
gotta
you
get
guys
that
don't
one.
get that one. 2009 to 2016.
Damn. Fuck.
Who was a good 2009?
The fucking Suns won by 4.
Brother, this is a football podcast.
I'm sorry. I'm a Warriors fan, bro. Hey, I did win $100 though.
Fuck entered the league in 09. That was good. I remember the 09 draft. It fucking sucked.
Did they win a Super Bowl in their career?
They did not, no.
Okay.
2 first-team All-Pros, 1 second-team All-Pro, 4 Pro Bowls, led the league in touchdowns 2 years, and was the rushing yards leader 1 year. This guy was
Somebody's super fucking good.
he's so underrated. Once you guys
With
hear
that
who it
resume,
is,
he's underrated.
underrated. Nobody talks about
He's
this man.
He's underrated because he has that resume, played in our lifetimes, and we don't know who the fuck it is.
Oh,
That's why
I
he's
know.
underrated.
I know who it is. I know who it is. And he played for
Darren
the
Sproles.
Birds. He played for the Birds. Yes, he
LaShawn
did.
McCoy?
It's not LaShawn McCoy.
No way.
It's not shady.
He was in that draft as well.
It's not
Was he?
shady.
I feel like he entered the league earlier than that.
Yeah, he was 2009. Only reason I
He
know
also
that
played later than that because he was on the fucking Chiefs when they won the Super Bowl.
He was.
He played in like
Yeah.
2018, so yeah, it definitely wasn't him. What the fuck? I'm trying to like I have football shit in my room, so like when we're guessing stuff and you see me like look around, I'm looking at like team logos, trying to think of people.
While you
Yeah.
guys are still thinking, the other person with 13, I'm just gonna give it to you guys. George Rogers. He was a fullback.
Yeah, no.
That's the
So,
fucking 2
he had
AI
13.
generated random ass names. That fucking we never got that.
Yep, George Rogers. So let's get back to the 2009 to 2016 running back. God, if you guys don't guess this guy, man.
I know. I'm gonna feel so stupid once we get it.
It's not Steven Jackson, right?
Nope.
Okay.
2009. He was drafted in 2009, right?
Drafted in 2009.
Already gave out a stupid ass guess with fucking.
Because I'm usually pretty decent when draft. I'm trying to think of like who was drafted.
I
when.
know that draft. That was Stafford's draft, and I know it because
Yes.
nobody good came out of that draft other than him. Like he was the only good first
No,
round
no, no,
pick.
no, no, no. Back up to your statement. Nobody good came out of that draft.
Yeah, that one.
Mark Sanchez was in that draft.
Imagine if the Lions would have took him. Holy fuck.
Sanchez was good for like
We would have
3
went
years.
like 8 straight years with fucking no wins. We would have been the worst team ever.
Who is it? How is it not LaShawn McCoy?
We got away.
Yeah, I don't.
Gotta fucking wait.
He was
so
the only
mad.
good running back out of that
And
draft.
I'm gonna feel
Bro,
so
take the tags
stupid.
off the jersey.
Shut up.
Ain't no fucking way.
We're gonna feel so stupid. The
I-
timer's
I'm
about to go
convinced
off.
we
So
can
who
get
is
this.
it?
Come on, between the 3 of us, we can fucking get this.
The timer's about to go off. Who is
2009.
it?
2009 to 2016. Come on, come on.
I'll wait.
Fuck.
I'll wait till the
Team?
timer. I'll wait.
It would have gone off by now. I
Okay,
canceled it
Eddie
at like 10
Lacy?
seconds.
Arian Foster.
Yeah, fuck you guys. We would have got
Arian
there. You guys are a bunch
Foster.
of bum bitches. Fuck you. Ain't no goddamn.
Damn.
You guys are a
Arian
bunch of pussies.
from
for giving
the
me-
Houston
I'm looking it
Texans.
up, bro. Oh my gosh, no wonder. I'm like, bro, he was not
He's
drafted in
underrated.
2009. He was undrafted.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, what
But fair enough. He
To
was
be fair,
undrafted, but
That's fine.
his rookie year was still 2009.
That's
Hey.
yeah, that's fair.
Arian Foster. fucking underrated.
Undrafted. 1 year later, he is the NFL rushing leader.
Yeah.
on-
So,
Starting
guys,
Rip it up.
thank you guys for watching the Fourth and Wrong podcast. We really enjoyed that you guys are paying attention. I hope you enjoyed Trivia Time with Dallas. We will be at the game this Monday night, Lions versus Raiders. We will be getting some coverage from the game, taking some videos, getting a
Yeah.
little bit in there. But besides that, thank you all for watching. Signing off, Colin, the trivia guy, Don, and myself, Marshall, the best knowledge football knowing person ever, Hainault.
Those
No.
were words.
Sorry, no.
Think
no.
misspoke.
Thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys next week. Have a good night.